What's up, Brickwall? I'm on Twitch, just so you know. I always start Twitch up like a minute or two after TikTok, just because I have to situate my camera. Going to Cooper Landing in Alaska? Yeah, in Alaska. Thank you, Brickwall. I appreciate it. Thank you, Anthony. Uh-oh. I should have looked. They just cut off a Dodge Charger. It's alright, though. It was a V6. $935 is rating. What is that? Oh, that's when you take your... Thank you, 935. Appreciate that. Anthony, it didn't take long. I mean, like, overall, you know, it was a process upgrading over the course. But if you mean, like, how long does it take to actually put all together, excuse me, as is, when I move it and take it apart, probably about 4 hours, and then I'd say another 4 to 8 hours cable management. Brush, I spent a lot of my rig with all the equipment. I do have a video up on TikTok with all the pricing. I'm a little under $24,000 today's pricing. Good morning, Bree, what's up? But like I always tell everybody, don't focus on that number. You can build one for a lot less. I have a lot of gear that you don't need. And you can build a racing chassis out of PVC or wood, so. Would you say Mike? Mike America, you know you can do this for real? No, I didn't know that. I thought all truckers out there were AI. Give me a second, chat. Let me change the time. Looks like the sun is rising, I guess, in Alaska right now. I just don't like the glare from it. So it's 5 a.m. Let's do 9 a.m., 8 a.m. There you go. No, this does not count as CDL. Oh, you mean if you watch me? You never know. But I would not be the best person to watch for that, that's for sure. I break a lot of laws in the game. Your ATS game won't start. Why not? What's happening with it? Is it just opening up? Whoops. And do you get to the main screen, hit continue, and then it automatically closes? Or will it not open at all? So if you open it, you get to the main screen and hit continue, and then it closes, then you know it's 100% a mod issue, because mods don't load until you click continue. If it happens before that, so if they're new train sounds that you downloaded, so are you opening the game and hitting continue and then it closes, or will it not open at all? Either way, just go into your mod folder and delete the mod. Yeah, so if it's not opening at all, go into your mod folder and just delete the SCS file. And then when you open up ATS, it'll give you a warning like, you know, missing mod or mod not detected, but that's fine. And if you can't find that mod in your folder because you downloaded it from Steam Workshop, then just go back into Steam Workshop and remove it there, and they'll take care of the rest. It does, Jeff. I'm floating gears right now. I only float up, I don't float down. I'm not good at floating down, so I just float up for now. I use the basic shift, range plus splitter, shifting, no eating fuller or nothing. And yeah, my shifting is a little weird right now because my shift knob broke, so I'm using switches on my flight control for the range and splitter. No, Bert, it's the same shifter I've always had, Fanatec H pattern. It's only missing the shift knob that was connected to it. That broke. So I'm still using the same shifter, and that shift knob had two switches on it for range and splitter. So I'm using my flight controls for that, because that's the only other controller I have on here that has switches on it. What wheel am I using? So I've got the Fanatec Podium DD2 wheel base and the Fanatec Club Sport V2 steering wheel. And the rim I bought on Amazon. The wooden rim is not from Fanatec. Amazon, 99 bucks, all linked up in my link tree. Where can you find a train? What do you mean, where can you find a train? Crazy Nugget. In ATS? I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe just Google search ATS, where are the train crossings? And then what you can do is, once you figure that out, you can quick travel to that city. And then once you're in that city, you can hit 0 on your keyboard to fly around. And you can fly around and look for it. Or you might be able to see it on the map if you F5 out. I'm not sure. Yeah, you just get fines, Stevie. I mean, I guess they're tickets, but their fines, and they automatically just come out of your money. So Crazy Nugget, just Google search American Truck Simulator, where are the train crossings, or, you know, something like that. And then once you find those answers, just quick travel to those cities. And once you quick travel to those cities, you can just fly around and look for it. So you don't have to drive around. What are you trying to do? Just see a train, or do you want to get hit by a train or something? I almost got hit by a train the other day in the game. Luckily I stopped. I'm not sure what would happen. They actually hit you? 935? Oh, I gotta check that out next time. What's up, Drake? What's up, Nicholas? TikTok, if you could, I'd appreciate some likes and shares if you don't mind. Get my stream boosted a little bit. Also, I'd appreciate it if you check out my mod Bree. You can find her in the chat. There you go, Tyler. See? Look at that positivity. It changed his life. He played the game, and now he's a real trucker. People always come in here hating, drive a real truck, do this, do that. It's nothing like the real world. And, you know, we get it, right? We're playing the game, but I think it would help with learning the basics of trucking at the very least. And, you know, you might find out that you enjoy trucking. And there's a lot of Formula 2 drivers, and I even think some F1 drivers that start off as sim racers, esports, and that leads them to real life racing. Alright, so we are in our destination city, it looks like. Thank you, Tiger. I appreciate it. Why don't I just do this in real life? Oh shit. I got out of here. Because this is a video game, that's why. It's just a hobby. Same here, Tiger. I mean, not so much anymore these days, but that's how I started with all this. iRacing, Skip Barber. I lived in that series. You did, 935. I still have to look into that, see what that's all about. These switches for shifting are such a pain. Alright, chat, we are here with our first delivery. So we are in Alaska. Hopefully we'll be able to find some jobs out of this destination that are reasonably timed and not 20 hours. What's up, Lockman? How you doing? It's a lot of fun, Lockman. You know, it gets expensive, iRacing, because all the tracks and everything. I mean, you don't need all the cars. I would recommend sticking with one series if you did it, but Skip Barber is an awesome place to start. It's a lot of fun. How should I do this one? I think I need to go back. Yeah, so hold on a second. Let's go back. Let me put my mirrors on real quick. Is it 1-to-1 in Alaska? Are you sure about that? I didn't know that. But yeah, either way, I just take... Shit, I'm gonna jackknife myself. I just take, you know, the quickest jobs I see. Like an hour, 2 hours game time. No, but... That didn't take, I just took a 2-hour job. It took me like 5-10 minutes. Oh shoot, we just ran something over. Or somebody. Yeah, that's what I have. I have the paid one. I mean, when I bought it months ago, it was 10 bucks. I think it's 20 now. Do you get free updates, or do I have to pay to update it? Free. I'll check it out later then. Maybe maybe I missed an update. But either way, I don't want to drive. If a job is 2 hours, I don't want to drive for 2 hours. That's just way too long for me. Give me 1 second, chat. It's hard for me to read the chat as I'm backing in. We just say, Kyle, do you ever mod your bank balance? So I don't mod my money, but I do have a money mod that pays you more per job. So for example, this job is paying me $23,711. I would assume this would have only been like a $1,000 job. But at this point, it's kind of irrelevant. I got $34.8 million, so I'll never use that money. Oh yeah, 935. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I was too far to the right, now I'm too far to the left, then I'm too far to the right again. Fire song. So I do have I did have a shift knob that goes on here that has the range and splitter on it, but it broke on me, so I ordered a new one. So my range and splitter that I'm using now are on my flight controls, which you can't see on TikTok. I'm using the throttle from the Thrustmaster Warthog, which is on my left. And that has 2 engine switches on it. That's that constant switching, clicking you might hear. So that was my workaround for now until my new shifter comes. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm a mess. I'm just gonna hope I get lit up green right here. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what the heck I just did. That's why I shouldn't read the chat when I'm doing that. Alright, we're in there. Let's get this one dropped and see what we got out of here. What happened? Why didn't it take, Was I not lit up green? Oh shoot, was I not lit up green on that? Because I dropped the trailer, but it didn't close out the job. 1 second, chat. Now I gotta get reattached, I guess? Yeah, see, cargo is ready for unloading. What's the deal here? There you go. I guess it didn't kick in the first time. George, just get your CDL and actually do it. No, George, I don't want my C truck loaded up. Now my key got reversed. Yeah, 935. I have that mirror FOV mod, but I think it, I don't want to say it sucks, but I don't know, it didn't make a difference. I think it made things worse. I gotta sit in here one day and spend some time just getting situated, organized. I gotta get that other truck set up, the Dom, whatever it is. Just been so busy recently that anytime I'm in here, you know, I just do a quick stream and shut down, and then I'm pretty much out of here. Is there snow in the game? There is, but only by way of a snow mod. Which, it was recommended that I not use it because I'm using a graphics mod called JBX Graphics, and the developer recommends to not run Frosty, so I just figured I'd leave well enough alone and follow his recommendation. Nobody's on the CB. So the CB is used if you're in a convoy with other real people. You can then chat with them through your CB, but it's no different than an actual mic. The only difference is a mic is always open, whereas the CB is only open when you push the button. So I guess if you're convoying and you want a little bit more immersion, you can use your CB. Oh shit, I don't know what we just did. I think we just bottomed out right there on that metal stuff. Alaska, go north. What is that, 935? What do you mean you'll find snow without any mods? Automatically? And it's funny that you say go north. Oh shit. Oh no, we're gonna, don't flip. Who put that freaking backhoe right in the middle of the road? I gotta stop reading the chat when I'm going through these tight little spaces. See, chat, that's why you're not supposed to text and drive. Oh, I didn't know that, 935. So what, can you just visually see snow? Or do you actually drive through it on the roads? Because, you know, the Alaska mod does come with preview pictures of snow. And what's funny about you saying go north is that when I quick traveled to Alaska today, I never noticed how far north it goes. Which I noticed today, it was just too far north, so I figured let me stay away from it because obviously I'm gonna have to drive down south. And that southern trip down looked like it would be 30 hours game time. So I just skipped it. Yeah, brick wall, it's kind of like the rain. I mean, the rain really makes things slippery. Is it worse than that? Because I'm assuming the snow is basically the same thing as the rain in game. As far as the physics go, only the difference is the snow would be white, whereas the rain is clear. That's just a guess, though. Yeah, give me a second for the Jake break. Let me just, get on a little bit of a straight here. And then I'll hit it up ahead. To overlay chat while playing this. Overlay chat from what, Luke? I mean, I'm reading my chat on my 4th display, so I keep my TikTok stream loaded up just as, you know, anybody else would watch it in browser, and that's how I read it. This is not like iRacing, though, if you're referring to that, where you can have all sorts of overlays. I don't know if there's an app for ATS that has overlays. So for iRacing, I use something called Caps, which allows all sorts of overlays. I'm not aware of anything like that for ATS. And 935 is telling me you can do it with, whoa, shit, OBS. So what, 935, you can overlay directly on top of ATS. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go, OBS. What's up, Tech on Twitch? Yes, Duncan. This is John Ruda's Highway Killer with Z-Mod's Detroit Diesel 60 series, plus their interior sound pack and whatever other mods Z-Mods has for this. The interior rattling noise, you know, whatever. It's like 4 or 5 different mods, I think, from Z-Mods. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Modern truck driver, sweatpants and no shoes. Jeremy, I'm wearing jeans. And that is correct. I am just wearing socks. I'm in my house. Jeremy, was it you? Weren't you the hater from 20 minutes ago? Or was that somebody else? Oh, his name was George. Never mind. What's up, Drift Junkie? Good morning. They're not white jeans, they're blue, but close. All good, Drift Junkie. Doing a little streaming this morning. Gonna go out to lunch with my mother-in-law, the kids. Need help learning how to back in your 28-foot horse trailer, advice. So, Sarah, I couldn't back a truck in for the life of me before this game. And truckers in the chat helped me over the course. So I think what worked for me, the way somebody explained it, when you're looking in your mirrors and you're looking, you know, behind you, hold the bottom of the wheel and point it in the direction that you want the trailer to go. And that worked. That's what like made it click for me. So I'm still not great at it, I'm decent at it. And what I'm learning is, you know, less is more. So I tend to overturn, I guess, a lot, oversteer. And if all else fails, yeah, just hop on YouTube. Yeah, there you go, small corrections. That's one thing I'm always forgetting. And then what was the other tip? Try not to blindside, right? Which I tend to still have a habit of doing. I mean, sometimes you don't really have a choice. ram the Mustang. Gotta be careful with accidents out here in Alaska because, hold on a second, I gotta get my drink. Because the distances are so great that if I have to go in for service, it might add on a lot of time to the job. Whoops, we just hit a cop car. I'll try to overtake these two up ahead once we get on some type of straight over here. Don't know how far the ferry is. Seems pretty far away right now. Next time there'll be a ditch digging sim. Yeah, this sim's for everything. Job simulator. They have power washing simulator I see a lot of people playing. I think there's a pretty popular game in Roblox too. Power washing sim. I mean, sims around, you know, been around forever. Kimberly, you said, what's the name of the website for this setup? It doesn't really work that way. The whole thing is technically officially named the Racing Simulator. That's the most common name, Racing Simulator, Flight Simulator. And it's made up of a bunch of different things. The chassis that holds it all together. Then you need a PC, of course, or a console with displays. Then you need your wheel, your pedals, flight controls if you want them. So my chassis is a SimLab. It's called a P1X. And there's a bunch of companies that make them. SimLab, Next Level Racing, GT Omega, and so many others. Try to get around these two before we get back down to a single lane. Oh, this is tight. We're hitting somebody here. There's a lot of traffic out here today. Chris, how do you figure out how to run ATS on dual? I'm running on triples, and it's not really an ATS thing. So in ATS, you do specify your resolution. What you're going to want to do is, give me a second, let me make this turn. I'm using NVIDIA Surround, and I go into NVIDIA Surround, I pick my 3 displays, you turn them into 1, and then you just simply triple your resolution. So just say, for argument's sake, your resolution on your single display is 1000 by 1000. Your width would then become 3000, And the official resolution is 3000 by 1000 because the height does not change. Then in ATS, you would specify your resolution as 3000 by 1000, and that's it. It's not like iRacing. I think iRacing can directly handle triples without NVIDIA Surround. Alright, where... ferry should be right in here. Alright, chat, we are about to cross over. Hopping on the ferry, going to Washington State. So TikTok, if you could, I'd appreciate some likes and shares while we're on the ferry, and I would appreciate it if you check out my mod Bree. And let me just make sure we do this correctly this time. So where do we want to go? All right, we want to go here. Embark. DJ, what kind of computer? So I used to run this on an Alienware. I don't remember which model. It's like 2-3 years ago at this point, maybe 2 years ago, with a 2080 Super, which was more than enough. And now I do have a home-built computer. And the specs for it are overkill. I mean, I'm running an RTX 3090, a 5850X, all totally not necessary for this game and many other games. Alright, so 3 hours, 20 minutes remaining game time to get this delivered. That is about 10-15 minutes real world. Jake, what's my power bill? So I have a 1000-watt power supply, but listen, this thing is on for an hour and a half a day, tops, 5 days a week.
Keep left. After 50 yards,
And this hobby, compared to my old hobby, I used to have reef tanks.
turn left.
And I had all sorts of pumps running through the house. I mean, our main display tank was in my living room. All my sumps were in the basement. I had pumps running all the time, heaters, chillers. So that right there, getting out of that hobby, my bill dropped by about $600 a month. So something like this, I wouldn't even notice it. I mean, what can this be if you kept this thing on 24 hours a day? 40, 50 bucks a month? So Chuck, if you were to build everything I have today, today's pricing, a little under $24,000. That includes the computer, the displays, the chassis, everything. My seat mover, my seat wheel, pedals, all included. I do have a video up on TikTok of every single part on here and all of today's pricing. And when I say today, I made the video like 3 weeks ago, so... Oh shit. We were supposed to make a left. Can we still do that here? Yeah.
Turn left.
I think I'm going to pick up a sim panel shifter again, temporarily, because I didn't receive any shipping notifications this week from ATS Accessories, and their lead time still says 6 to 8 weeks on their website. So I'm guessing that it's probably going to take about 4 or 5 more weeks. Yeah, Tiger, it is a lot of fun. Yeah, DJ, I mean, it never ends. It could end. Kind of ended for me at this point, right? I don't really have much to add. I do want to, I do have the Next Level Racing V3 motion platform, seat mover. I do want to upgrade to their new motion platform they have. The one that moves the entire chassis. So I was going to pick up one of them for now and just put it on the front. with the stationary bracket on the back, and then eventually add the second one. Squeeze the chicken. Gotta be careful that he doesn't fall. Actually, that would be a she, right? Roosters are the males. What's up, Austin? Mary, what's up? Don't you have a Terminator tattoo on your arm? I do, yes, right here. That's from Terminator Part 1, the original, when he was repairing his arm. Either repairing it or ripping it apart, I don't remember. And he cut it open with scissors. Yeah, Woods, I hear ya. I know that I shift late and I run the RPMs high. I have a tendency to do that anyway. I have a habit doing that, but it's even worse now because I don't have a range and splitter on here. So my shifting takes a little bit of extra time because these switches are on a different device. We are heading to Washington, into Seattle. And we've got an hour 45 game time left, so about 5-10 minutes real world and we should be there. I am playing on PC, Austin. They only make this game for PC. Oh shoot. Slow down. How much for the button box? So I bought my shift knob and button box as a kit from SimPanel. And I think at the time I paid like $450. So I'm gonna say maybe 200, give or take, but I did get it with the CB and the VESA mount. So it might have been a little bit more expensive. Dylan, wouldn't it be easier to actually drive a real semi? No, that doesn't make any sense, buddy. I mean, even if I was a trucker, it would not be easier to drive a real truck compared to this. This is a lot easier. I mean, for example, we can hit this car right here and not have any consequences. Uh-oh, took a wrong turn. Took a wrong turn trying to prove that point. Tacked on 30 minutes to the job. What does it feel like with your equipment when you hit a car? So when you hit anything, I feel it in the wheel, of course, the force feedback. And if I had my seat mover on, my seat would move. And the motion does sync up with the games as long as the games are supported, and this game is supported with Next Level Racing. I just don't use it for driving, I only use it for flight. So for example, you hit the brakes, my seat would tilt forward. I hit the throttle, it would move back. You feel it when you shift in the seat, and you can control all of those different elements independently in the software. You could raise them, decrease them, turn them on, turn them off. What's your name? AK Luck? What? Complete joke. This is a complete joke, but you made the time to stop and comment. I appreciate that. Thank you. Just make sure you double tap and like before you move on, if you don't mind. What's up, Gracie? Anybody I missed? Anybody else in New York? Around Long Island? The city, maybe? It was so windy last night, it was 1 degree when I woke up this morning. My dog was pissed. Yeah, Matthew, I did download SnowRunner. I have it. But I'm afraid that my wheel and pedals won't work with it. So I never even loaded it up. Yeah, user 54, close enough. I'm sure it was super cold in Queens last night too, same type of weather. I'm about an hour away from Queens, I'd say. All good, Gracie, what about you? Thought I changed the time in the game, I must have forgot. So we're heading into nighttime. So once we get this delivered, actually how much time do I have? Oh, we still have 15 hours. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna pull over and advance to morning. It won't affect the job. Just better for the stream when it's daytime. It gets too dark at night. And what do we got? Yeah, we still got 3 hours left, so we're good. That's pretty cool, Andrea. Surprise! Yeah, it's a hit or miss with truckers. Some like it, some hate it, some really hate it, some get really pressed over it. User 64, where did I get it? It's from a bunch of different places. So if you want, just hop on my link tree. Everything is kind of broken down on Linktree. Otherwise, you can go to my TikTok profile, go back maybe 5 or 10 videos. You'll see a full parts and pricing video all broken down there. That's actually more detailed than the Linktree. It's all broken down by category. Can I show you what it's like to crash? How much I have a little bit too much damage right now from that prior crash. I don't want to crash right now. So if you want to see a crash, just go on my TikTok profile. One of my last 5 or so videos, you'll see exactly what it's like. Just if I crash right now and I build up too much damage, I'm gonna have to get towed to service. And I don't have too much time left to get this delivered. Luke, oh shit, were we supposed to go left? I'm not paying attention to the GPS. I think it's the right way. So Luke, steering wheel is, we just stalled out. 1 second. It's a Fanatec Club Sport V2, and the wooden rim is from Amazon. User 54, I've built, that's pretty cool. Listen, The button boxes look pretty straightforward to build. I see all the parts you can get on Amazon. I've seen plenty of videos on it. The shifters, though, look a lot more complicated.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn
I wish I had the time to attempt it, because I certainly would. So I used to have a sim panel shift knob, which broke on me. Instead of buying that again, I bought the one from ATS Accessories, which is super expensive. I mean, I think I paid, what, $400 for it? And worse than that, I have to wait, you know, 8 weeks to get it. So if I could build it myself, that would be pretty cool.
turn right.
All right, chat, we are here. Destination number 2. So TikTok, if you could, I'd appreciate some likes and shares as we're getting this dropped off. I would appreciate it if you check out my mod Bree, give her a follow. The likes and shares, oh shit, we're gonna get stuck. I didn't make this wide enough. Do sometimes help the stream. All right, so not only are we getting stuck here, but we're also gonna clip an Amazon van.
Keep right. After 50
We have no
yards,
choice, or else we're
turn
not gonna
right.
get out of here. And I'm gonna have to come in here a lot wider than I did. So yeah, we're completely pushing him out of the way. Let's see if we can get that, see? Sorry, Amazon. I do float DJ up only, not down. I'm terrible at floating down. Yes, it is real roads, T.
Your destination.
Real roads, the scale is not. Scale is 1 to 20. Where are we going? How should I do this one? I think I should swoop around. Let's see. If I can get the initial lining up correct, then the whole thing goes a lot smoother. So I'm going to try to swoop around here, stay to my right, and pull up as far as I can and see if that helps out a little bit. Just give me a quick second, chat. Let me take some screenshots for YouTube in front of this pile of junk right here. Just take me a quick second. Would you say, Tim, I this a joke, what is? Tim, can you rephrase in something a little bit more understandable, if you don't mind? I think you were trying to be insulting. I just don't quite understand your insult. I think you were saying that you don't know what a joke is, but this is, though I'm not sure. Alright, let's get our mirrors back, our map. Let's wait for Tim to correct himself. Alright, so we've got to go up and to the left now. Uh-oh. Are we gonna hit that? That was close. Alright, let's see. Alright, not a perfect initial lineup, but should be good enough, I think. It is for PC. PC only, you can download it on Steam. Unfortunately, they do not have this for Xbox or any other console. Which way? This way? Is it decent if a person only has a mouse and keyboard? I'm not sure. Cash. I mean, I guess it would be okay, and then a controller would be a little bit better, and then of course, you know, wheel and pedal would be even better than that. I've never played though on a keyboard and mouse, so I really can't say. What is the name of the PC? I haven't named it. I mean, I built it myself. Huge construction. So let's bobtail over, go pick this up. 6 minutes away game time. And then the job itself is about an hour game time. They take a little bit longer though because they're oversized. And hopefully my truck is not all that damaged and we'll be able to accomplish this. You're at work right now, but can I go over how I do this with 3 monitors? So, I don't know, what's your name? Zeke? I mean, the best thing I could say, go to my link tree, join my Discord. It's free, of course. Hop in there, shoot me a DM. And then when you're not at work, I'll try to walk you through it. But in short, I'm using something called NVIDIA Surround. And you go into NVIDIA Surround, you take 3 displays, you turn them into 1. And then it's pretty simple. I mean, your resolution becomes the width times 3. The height remains times 1, of course. And that's it. Why a W900? No particular reason. It's a paid truck mod by somebody called John Ruda. So it's a pretty cool truck with a lot of in-game options. Otherwise, that's it. I'm not really partial to it, or I don't necessarily have a preference. As long as they look good and sound good, I'm happy. Alright, we're here. I don't know if this one had escort vehicles, but we will find out in a minute. I think it had escort vehicles. How can you tell? What's the indicator for escort vehicles? Anybody know? Is that little symbol on the bottom right? So you have a green arrow and then the blue. Anybody know? 935 brick wall. What'd you say? Just go get a Class A. Why would I do that, Gus? Why would I go get a Class A? Enlighten me. Please. No, it's the red and white strip by the side. Okay. So I didn't notice if this one... No, so this one does have escort vehicles. I see them behind me. Alright, let's do this. These are my least favorite jobs, more so because of the speed. User 88, hunk, thank you. I haven't been called a hunk in a long time. Making me feel like Zach Morris. Alright, so this is where you have to be careful with these, getting stuck going uphill. 121,000 pounds. And we'd be screwed if we had to stop right now. I don't think I'd ever make it back up. Yeah, same brick wall. I try to avoid them. Just wanted to do something different.
Keep left. After 50 yards, exit left ahead.
Just gotta be careful because I have to watch
Exit left ahead.
both sides. And I think my escort vehicle, I think it's a little drunk. What the hell was he just doing? Was that his lane change maneuver? When you get that warning, I think that's what that means. Oh shit. Don't get stuck. No, go! No! We're in trouble, chat. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if we can fix this now. So I have my parking brake engaged. We made it. I damaged my cargo though. Hit that wall on the left over there. Please keep the cargo between the escort vehicles. I am. What's up with that warning? Oh shit. Yes, I am, Chris. All of Z mods. Engine, interior, sound pack for the Kenworth. Uh-oh. Their interior, I think it's called interior rattle and noise. Do I drive for real? I do, a car. I drive a car for real, and a scooter. So if we have to keep left, what is this guy doing? Why isn't my escort vehicle moving? Go. don't know where we're going. So with the oversized job, unfortunately, the city is replaced by the dimensions. I'm guessing Seattle, though. That was our destination, and it was only an hour long, the job. So I'm assuming it's Seattle to Seattle, or whatever city is nearby to Seattle. You get a game like this, Professor, you can download it on Steam. It's called American Truck Simulator. They have a European version, Euro Truck Simulator, also known as ETS2. I think both have free demos on Steam. Just about there. 26 minutes game time, so about 3 or so minutes real world. That'll be it for today. I will be back tomorrow morning early to stream again. Say about 7, 8 a.m. Eastern, give or take. The earlier I stream on the weekends, the longer I can stream for. So as long as I'm up early.
Turn right. Brian, yes, it's that. It's the latter. It's a simulator thing. Douglas, I can't see your full username. Douglas Thompson. Aren't you that big streamer on TikTok? Isn't that you? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I think I've seen you before. I just noticed your name. It just stood out to me. I just see usernames weird on TikTok because I watch in the browser UI. Isn't that you? Why is that cop leading me? You wouldn't say big. Yeah, don't you have a few million followers? So that cop is leading me. That's my escort vehicle. We have an oversized job. After 50 yards, exit right.
And that is our escort.
Exit right.
And we also have 1 or 2 trailing us as well. I think, right? Yeah. What do you stream, Douglas? I'm confused right now. Your name just all of a sudden stood out. This or something else? Oh, wait a second, chat. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just gonna pull over real quick. I want to get a screenshot of this oversized load before we get this dropped off.
Alright, so 1 second. Let me do this before we pull into our spot. Oh, this should be interesting. Let's stop on the tracks and see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and a train will come by. Well, look at that. Look at that beautiful tree in the background. I mainly F with Tarkov. What is Tarkov? I'm out of the loop. Is that a streamer too? Alright, we are good. Let's get this sucker dropped off. So Twitch, I'll say my goodbyes now. Brickwall 935, anybody left over there? I will catch you guys tomorrow if you're around. If not, enjoy your weekend. I'll be ending the stream there in a minute or two. And TikTok, I'm going to get this dropped off. I will pull my camera back so you can see the full rig. I'll answer any final questions. I would appreciate some final likes and shares if you don't mind. Let's try to get lit up green with this one so we get our full pay. Oh, we're green. I'll take it. Alright, let's drop this. And give me a second, TikTok. Let me just get situated here. And I'll get the camera pulled back. It'll take me like a minute or two.